Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam Dano and this is Keeping It Real with Dano. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you're just coming to this channel for the first time, please do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell so that when I upload new content, you will be notified. It is no longer news that care companies in the UK been licensed to recruit staff from within and outside the UK and sponsor them to stay in the UK and work. A lot of people, both within and outside the UK, are still struggling to secure jobs, and some of them don't know which companies are recruiting part time. Today, I'll be sharing with you 4 companies that are recruiting for healthcare assistants in the UK and recruiting staff from within and outside the UK. What that means is that if you're in Zimbabwe, you are in Nigeria, you are in Ghana, or you are in the UK here, you can get employed by these companies and be sponsored. So please sit back, let's get to the screen, and I will show you these companies I am talking about and the details on how to apply to these companies. Stick with me. At the end of the video, I have a bonus a bonus I'll be giving to everyone who watch this video to the end. So let's get to the screen. Let's talk about these companies. On the screen here, you can see I have the first company that is recruiting for jobs. For this, it's called Tailored Care Service. Now, if you look at their job here, you can see boldly written here: skilled work sponsorship offered to candidates residing in the UK. This one here sponsors candidates who are already in the UK. So this one, if you're in the UK and you're still struggling to secure a care job that sponsors you, this is one of those opportunities. I have seen a lot of people kind of pay whooping amount of money to employers to sponsor them as they are still tied and working with them. Please, you shouldn't be doing that. Most of these companies, I'm showing you, they wouldn't charge you for that. Okay. So this one, Tailored Care Service Limited, if you look at it, it talks about themselves here. Now, this is their website. If you go here, you see their website here, and they have an application pack here which you can download, okay, and apply. So tell you the steps, the recruitment processes they go through, up to 5 stages, okay, before you can get applied. So let's go back to the screen and see what they're talking about. Now, their salary annually is £20,500 to £25,000 per annum. So you see the job here is healthcare worker. If you scroll down, working as a carer in home involved personal care, assisting with household tasks, accompanying the client on visit to doctors or hospital. One day you could be assisting someone with mobility issues. The next you could be helping care for someone with dementia. So the work varies. So I think this gives me an idea that this could be domiciliary. I'm not sure. And if you look at the shift patterns here, they have 12 hours shift, like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., which is a typical shift pattern in the UK in health, in social care. Day shift Monday to Friday, night shift weekend available. The one talks about do hold a valid driving license. Now, I did a video which I will link in the description of this section here on things you should do before you come to the UK. Driving is very important, as I mentioned in that video. Now, they said valid UK driver's license. If you're a driver and you have an international driver's license, which you may have done while coming from your country to the UK, that could also serve here. So if you look at details here, now on hourly basis, it's a full-time permanent role. On an hourly basis, it's £10.50 to £12, £12. So this is the information here. Now, for you to apply, if you click on apply here, this is on Indeed. So you can. I'm going to share the link to this vacancy here on this thing. But if this is on Indeed, if you create an account here, which I will seriously advise anyone within and outside the UK who is applying for jobs, care jobs, particularly in the UK, to actually create an account here with Indeed. You will get most of those jobs there when you search for them. You can even set a alert and have them delivered to your mailbox each time they are posted here. So this you can apply from Indeed here. Another thing is that if you don't want to apply from here, you can also go to their website. Their website is Tailored Care Service Limited Ltd.co.uk. Now, if you click on join our team, you come here to this application pack, which you can click Now, I think this is a PDF file and you can fill and submit. But if I will share this link, and I would recommend whoever wants to apply for this one should use this link in the description section to apply. So this one sponsorship is only available to those in the UK. Now, the next one we'll be talking about is called Trinity Independence Care. Now, Trinity Independence Care pays 12 hours, 12 pounds per hour, full-time permanent. And we go down here, it talks about, it said, join a UK employer as days and get tier 2 sponsorship to live and work in the UK for up to 5 years. Now, they didn't say if you are already in the UK to live and work in the UK, which gives you an idea that this will are also recruiting and bringing people from outside the UK. So if you go through the information here, they say role description, we are looking for care assistant candidates from overseas to fulfill health and social roles in Exeter, Devon, and England. We are looking to find international candidates amidst a national shortage of care workers in the UK. Key responsibility as a care assistant in the UK, you will support people with their care needs in their homes and other care facilities. Your key responsibilities as a care assistant include providing care support, promoting independence, personal care support, medication support, meal preparation, home support, tax, dementia, stroke recovery support, providing palliative care, learning disability support, mental health support. Previous care experience is an advantage for our client, but not necessary. So it's not a necessity. Okay, you don't need to go like some people say you have to go and attend to an hospital to get this experience. But this is it is an advantage, which means it gives you higher chances of being considered, but it's not a necessity. So previous healthcare or social care experience, an advantage. No experience necessary. Level 2 diploma in health and social care benefit, NVQ health and social care beneficial. Now training certificate. Now this training to care certificate standard beneficial. Now I'm going to also link a platform where you can actually do these trainings for free and get certificates. You don't need to be outside the UK, for instance, and be paying money to do most of these trainings on care and all of that. You can actually do these trainings for free, print the certificate, download the certificate, and use them. Okay. Another thing is that once these people employ you, what they will do is that they will train you. Okay, they will train you more. So irrespective of the trainings you did, there may be peculiar situations or patients they handle. So they're going to train you in that area. So I'm going to link this here also. I'm not going to go through all the details here. And of course, this job was posted 30 days ago, and employer reviewed the job 3 days ago. So it is still very active. All right. It was posted 30 days ago, but it was reviewed. Employer reviewed job 3 days ago. So it is not a very old job that I've been here for long. 30 days ago, the fact that it was reviewed 3 days ago and not taken out means it is still active. So if you click on apply for those who are in the UK, or if you have an account here with them, which again, I will highly recommend, you can actually use that. Then the next one, again, I'll be talking about is this one. They call it Right Care. Now, Right Care here, of course, it's also a care company here in the UK. Now, they are also recruiting and sponsoring, but their sponsorship, as you can see here. Now, if I go to career and I go to international recruitment, okay, on their website, www.rightcarenw.co.uk, you will see that they are sponsoring, but they are only open to, they are sponsored only for those who are already in the UK. So if you are in the UK and you're looking for a job with sponsorship and you haven't found one, this is one for you. So if you look at this now, can go read their details here. They pay you for mileage. In case they send you, if you're driving and they send you to a place where you have to drive to that place, of course, they'll pay you a certain pound per mileage, okay, for the distance you cover driving to that place and back. So you can read the information. I'm going to also share this link in the description of this video. Go through this. And of course, you can either apply by sending your CV and your details to here, or click here to apply. So if you click here, it should take you to maybe your form. Let me see. Should be this one. Nothing comes out. Let's see again. Let's click again. Yeah, of course, nothing is coming out. All right. So best thing is just okay. Actually, it's supposed to pop out a mail where you can send an email to them. So it's still the same email address. So you can just send your CV and possibly a cover letter, which I will also highly recommend to this. Stay to the end of this channel, to this video, and I will give you a bonus. Thank you. So number 4 on our list is Rodwell House care suit. Rodwell House care suit. All right. They are also recruiting and also sponsoring visas. Now, if you look at this here, now one part of it where I will opt for those who are looking for sponsorship is an international graduate who has successfully completed a course of study in the UK who qualifies for skill visa. We offer visa sponsorship, flexible hours, subsidized meal, free training, subsidized accommodation. That means they even give you accommodation and you don't pay the regular rent. Pay other people pay, so they bring it down for you, and also attractive pay in line with UK visa and immigration guide. So they do that. Now, overseas nationals who do not reside in the UK or those who are currently studying in the UK, we offer. So this is also for those. Now look at this, and let me say it again. Overseas nationals who do not reside in the UK or those who are currently studying in the UK, we offer flexible hour, subsidized meal, subsidized accommodation, attractive pay, okay, opportunity to train and develop towards a UK recognized qualification, which requires you to make a personal financial contribution towards this before commencing employment with us. So this means with this point here, now look at this. Let's look at how this is arranged. Now for UK residents, for international graduates, and then for overseas nationals. Okay, that means even if you are not in the UK, you can actually apply to this company and they can sponsor you and bring you to the UK. But one thing importantly to note, which you may have to get clarification from them in terms of the cost and what you expect to do, is this part that says opportunity to train and develop towards a UK recognized qualification will require you to make a personal financial contribution towards this before commencing employment with us, which means that could be NVQ level 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Maybe that is the training they are talking about. And the financial commitment could be that you have to pay part of that money for the training, or you may pay all of it. Now, NVQ is a professional training level. Now, the higher diploma level or NVQ you have, the more you are climbing the ladder in the care sector, okay, in your career as a carer. All right, we're doing NVQ 3, NVQ 4. I think there's 5. I think that's 5 or 6 is the highest. That with that, you can even get to the point of becoming a care home manager. Okay, so this is what they are talking about, and this is directly on their website, roadwellhouse.co.uk/jobs. Now, if you go down here and click on application form, it should open for you, and this is the application form here that you will fill. I hope you can see this on the screen here. So this is the application form you are expected to fill. So you see nationality, personal. So you fill this form and they will contact you. So those are the 4 care agencies that are recruiting and sponsoring. I've shared 4. 2 of them are sponsoring from outside the UK, from within and outside the UK. Why the other 2 are only for those who are currently in the UK. If you are interested in any of these things, please go ahead and apply. I will share the links to these care homes in the description of this video. Now to the bonus point. A lot of you who are applying for care jobs may not have gotten the job. I may not even have been considered for an interview, and you'll be wondering why. Now, let me tell you something. You see, personally, I have 2 types of CVs, or 2 CVs rather. I have a CV that is for care and a CV for my professional stuff. Okay. Now, what you should do is this: when you are applying for any of those jobs, okay, now you have to tweak your CV a little to meet the requirements that they're talking about, to reflect that you have the qualities they are talking about. Let me show you, for instance, I'm going to go back to the screen here. Now, if you go to this CV, to this screen right now, okay, let me go back to one of this job. All right, this one, for instance, okay. Now, they are talking about the ideal carer would be someone who is genuinely interested in caring for others, kind, sympathetic, and patient. Now, the reason why I said you should attach a cover letter to your CV is this. In your CV, under now money service, there's always this personal statement or career summary at the top. Now, in that place, make sure most of these qualities that they have mentioned here, I'm sure if you go to the other one, they should also have some qualities they have mentioned here. We are looking for an international candidate, okay, blah, 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 responsible for this, We support people in their, okay. Now, there's always the person or who we are looking for section that will tell you the kind of person they are looking for, okay. Most of them will have it. This one may not have. Now, in that section, they will mention the qualities they are looking for. Must be patient, compassionate, must be this, must be that. Now, you are to pick those key things. I'm not saying lift it and paste it in your cover letter or in your CV, but pick it as part of your soft skills. In the same, must be able to communicate fluently and not put it there. A good that's one of the soft skills you have. Okay. If now in your cover letter, okay, you are going to pick this key point, this keyword they have used here, and draft your cover letter. Okay, in that cover letter, you're going to mention to them that this quality, you have this quality, you have this quality, you have this quality, you have this quality. Now, that is what they are looking for, and that is what you are to give to them. Okay, when you give it to them, that they see that you have what they are looking for, they are going to come for you. For example, at the top of your CV, you can have something like, I am a care. If you have worked in a care, for example, in care before, for instance, you can, or maybe let me use another field, not care, for instance, okay? Because it's a general thing, irrespective of what you're applying for. If you're a project manager, applying for project management, this thing, I'm a goal-driven project manager with over 5 years experience. I have helped a lot of companies to build this, to do this, to do this, to do this. Now, when you mention that, okay, the person will pick special interest in your CV and want to go through the entire CV. And now in the entire CV that he's looking for, where have you done this thing and how have you done them? So you've given him an idea, you've kind of made him to become very curious in knowing more. That will make him to take time to go to your cover letter and to your CV. Again, if you are applying from outside the UK, there is a format for UK CVs. There's a format for other European countries CV. When I came to the UK from Nigeria, when I went online and I got a format, I didn't know I was using another European format. Okay, that had me to put your passport and all that. But the UK CV has a different sector. Another thing is this: if you're applying from Nigeria, please take away your gender, your date of birth, your state of origin, your local government. Please, they don't need all those things in your CV. All right, take those things off in your CV. If you want me to do a separate video on a UK CV standard and how to format your CV to meet UK standard, please put it in the comment section. If I see a lot of people requesting for this, I'm going to do a separate video where I'm going to take you on how you can format your CV to UK standard and also create a UK standard cover letter that will actually make a recruiter very curious and want to go through and see the details and probably end you an interview. If you want me to do that, please put in the comment section below and I will do that for you. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I've been able to add value to you. Please, if I have, give this video a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, if you watched to this point and not subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to this channel, okay? And turn the description bell so that when I upload new content, you will be notified. Thank you very much for sticking with me. And I hope this has been very informative. And I hope you will act on this information. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.